As we've just heard, those key meetings will be watched carefully by the continent. Many have been speaking out about their expectations for COP22. Let's take a look.
My expectation is that the Paris Agreement is going to answer all of the unresolved questions around climate finance, around capacity building, and around technology transfer in order to create the conditions for the implementation of the Paris Agreement. Because if you do not have the conditions appropriate for the implementation, particularly in Africa, it is going to be very challenging to implement the agreement.
So for me, COP22 is where now as Africa we need to stand up and say, okay, we are coming in as Africa. We have made commitments also, but also this is how we want the agreement to be implemented. This is how we want the monitoring to be done. Assist, I think it's more on the participation part of the Africa group, more than anything else.
Already now, what we want to see in Morocco is countries telling us what they are doing, particularly the industrialized countries. And one of it is we want more money at Green Climate Fund. We want money which is committedly for climate action. We don't want them to rebaptize the already existing end under the previous commitments and then to baptize it now into climate money.
I don't expect any new thing because already the agreement is signed. Now we are going to discuss on how to implement and how to make it really participatory. And it is the issue of prioritizing the agenda of Africa. So we need to shortlist. This is our issue because Africa is not contributing more for the emission release, so we need to more work on adaptation.
My expectation for COP22 is that we just first concentrate on taking stock of COP21. It will have gone into effect just a few days. So if the first phase of COP22 focuses on the actual implementation of COP21 before we go to the next steps for COP22, I'll be the happiest.